Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Leonard, this time with a Warframe video. Now, in this Warframe video, I'm finally going to talk about the sister of Parvos. And just so you know, Parvos in my native language means idiots. So, I call this the sister of idiots, because Granum is an idiot? Whatever. So, also, just to let you know, I got a new microphone, so if my voice sounds a little bit different, it's because of this, just so you know. So, how do you go about, getting the sisters and getting the weapons and all that? First of all, you need to get lots and lots of Zenith coins. Zenith coins is easier to get in level 30 Corpus missions, Corpus capture missions to be more precise. That way you just go in, kill the target, then wait for the treasure to appear, kill him, and you get the Zenith coin. Easy. Then you go to the lowest possible mission on a Corpus ship, which is, I think it's at Drastia in Jupiter. That's where I usually go. Then you have to enter the Grand Void with the Zenith coin. You have to kill 25, not kill 25, but you get 25 points. And let me just tell you right now, I absolutely hate the Grand Void. I hate those things flying around, those mosquitoes flying around all over, shooting you from all over the place. I tend to look more at my radar more than I look at enemies around me. But if you get a good build when you're shortest, I think Shorist, that's the way it's pronounced. In this case, if you take Rhino or Chroma to give you a little bit of buff. And the build is good, especially a build with an explosive area on your glaive. I mean, you can clear the map pretty easily and get to 25 really easy. Then, when you can mount, the Sister's Candidate will spawn. Now, don't mistake the Sister Candidate with a treasure, which you'll probably most likely definitely will, because the symbol that appears for each one is exactly the same, or it looks pretty much the same. I mean, I haven't looked in perfect detail, but yeah, you're probably going to have to roll one and then it's the other. No problem, just kill them both, and then you get the Sister Candidate to transform into the Sister that you have to kill.
Death embraced you once. Now, you are my sister.
Then comes the hard part, which is getting Murmurs. Now, Murmurs do fill up a lot faster now, especially with the sisters. Every time you kill one of their dogs, it fills up pretty consistently, pretty good. The Liches, the green Liches, not so much. They don't fill up that much, but they do spawn more frequently now. So, to get to disclose the rumors, it's a lot simpler and a lot faster now. I started doing it solo and I was having no problem with it, but once I got into squads, that's when I realized that the system is really a lot faster than it was before. Another good thing is that you can do it in endless missions, and endless missions they keep spawning. Of course, they do not last for 20 minutes or more than 5 waves, because that's the way they're made, but they do tend to accumulate more in these missions than if you're trying to do, exterminate or capture. Also, one of the perks that the sisters have that Liches don't have is that the sisters only steal your credits. They're only interested in your money. They're not interested in resources or anything like that. They don't steal any of that like the Liches do. So that's a good change also. After you complete this part, you then have to go to Imperial with your Railjack and kill the sisters or the Lich. I don't like Railjack, but I am now more accustomed to doing it, so, no biggie. It's really simple missions, not something like really complicated to get into the ship. It's just, maybe kill some drones or maybe destroy a commander ship, the simple things that you have to do, and then you go in and you have to kill it. Now, to kill them, it's really easy. I know people were complaining that they were hard to beat. I don't know if that got patched or changed, but both times, or even all the times that I went to them, I really had no problems. The first time I went with Cora and I used Ensnare, which stopped it for a while, and then I used my Grappler gun to destroy it. The second time, I took Rhino and I had a build for strength and duration, so when I stomped, it just stopped there for a really long time, and I used my Archon to kill it. I use the Archons to kill them just because I like Archons, but you can use any weapon that you like.
You've escalated this situation way beyond the original remit.
Now, one of the things that did disappoint me is that you don't fight them in a proper arena. I thought that when they said you were going to fight them in the ships, I thought it would be like fighting the fleet commanders. You know, they're in the at the bridge, or maybe maybe make something like a Thane arena where they are, and you have to kill them there. No, they just appear in a regular tile set, and they spawn a couple of specters to fight you, but they're really easy to kill. I mean, they don't make really any problems for you. And then, of course, the Parvos animations are still full of problems. They're still buggy as hell. They are not, they don't really give you that dramatic finish that you're hoping for. They're really fast, and the camera jumps around a lot. It doesn't really focus on the action. So yeah, they're the same. They work, but they're not really perfected to that level. This is Parvos. Also, when you kill them, they drop a pet. Now, I haven't really pulled it out of the forge yet. I don't know if it's a full pet or just a part of a pet, but I think it's the full pet. But they also release parts of a pet, and I wish I knew this sooner, because I killed like 2 sisters solo just to try it out how they work. But I then realized that you can actually do this with a squad, so you can kill 4 Liches or 4 sisters at once, which is I think a really good change, because the sisters draw parts for the companion, for the mecha dog or for the mecha wolf, or whatever you want to call it. So only once did I kill it and got 4 parts, when I was getting 1 in 1 each time. So this is a good change. This was something that I talked about in the forums, and other people I think supported. The fact that instead of just killing 1 at a time, you can kill 4 and get perks all around. They do not share the weapons, which I think it's bad, but it's already a good change to see that you can fight 4 at the same time with a full squad. Now, so far I got the Corpus, the Tenet Corpus Diplus, and the Tenet Envoy, and the Tenet Archiplasma, all at the first try. This was really good. The first time I tried to complete a new Tenet Corpus weapons, it took me about 3 hours to complete, but the other ones took 2 hours or even less to get it. So yeah, it's a good change. I also got the Kuvazar, but the Kuvazar was definitely a weapon that most definitely will get nerfed at some point, because it's just cleaning up maps insanely. I mean, I never seen a weapon clear as much enemies as this. It also is really good for arbitration, because the explosions also take out the drones around them instead of just hitting the enemies hit the weapons and the drones. So it's a really, really good weapon right now. But sadly, it will probably get nerfed. I hope not, but it's just too powerful to, and if everybody starts using it, which I'm trying not to overuse it, just because, it makes the game boring if I do that. But most likely, if everybody starts using it, it will get nerfed at some point. But that aside, it took me 3 days to get the Kuvazar. I mean, I had to pass 2 Kuva Hex, 2 Grattlers, and 1 Kuva Nukor. I mean, the Nukor, I was really like, oh, maybe I should take this one, because I don't have one. But I was like, no, I think the Kuvazar is better, and it is. The Kuvazar is definitely one of the great weapons now in Warframe. All in all, this system is faster than before. It gives you more rewards than before. You can fight 4 at the same time and all that. But I see it still as a flawed system. This system of killing an enemy to then have an enemy spawn and then having to collect murmurs, I still feel it as a flawed system, because the Parvos to me is a hacking system. It's not a mercy kill kind of weapon. So I was hoping that the murmurs would probably make more sense if it was for hacking a certain console, or to doing something to a console when you're fighting the enemy. Maybe you were getting vulnerable and you have to hit the proper code to make him vulnerable again, or something like that. The way it is right now, it doesn't even have like a spectacular intro. In Dauntless there's a new behemoth that appears and has a spectacular intro. No, the sisters don't have that. The sister candidates don't have that. You don't fight them in no majestic way, really. So yeah, I think it's a sim dash. It's better than it was before, but it could be more better. It could be more polished. I mean, it could be perfected even more. In spite of this all, I am having fun with Warframe. Something that I wasn't having a long time ago. For a long time, I wasn't having fun doing Steel Path. I thought it was boring. I wasn't having fun doing arbitration because I thought it was just grindy. but now they increased the drop chances in arbitration. We have more people now playing Steel Path, and you know the Steel Essence is good to getting more Rivens, or maybe to get the Riven. I think that it goes the Rivens really fast, and that thing is a godsend because you know some of the Riven requirements to unlock are just insane or ridiculous. So yeah, I am enjoying Warframe quite a lot. I haven't enjoyed the game this much for maybe a year or even longer. So yeah, I'm having fun. If you're having fun watching this video, if you like the video, if you like the way I talked about these things, please give it a like and subscribe. And as always, have a great game, guys.